All right, so we are going to get into. Ooh, I'm sweating. I hate when I be channeling messages because I get the sweating and I get hot. So we are going to do what is the 411 on you guys. I literally just got out the shower and now I'm over here sweating because I'm doing channeled messages. Okay. Spirit, what do my healing homies need to know? What is the 411 with them? Anything correlated to the channeled messages? Anything else that needs to be clarified? Y'all know when these cards hit the flow, y'all got to get grounded, okay? I need y'all to get grounded. And somebody's asking why. Somebody got a lot of questions, right? And you need answers. Many of you guys, for some of you, there is not a mother figure. There is like a father figure in the spirit realm that was also putting their 2 cents in. I don't know why I just got that just now. I feel like this person, they may not have been the best at giving the advice that you may have needed when it pertained to men in some way, shape, or form. This message is for a female who either didn't have her father in life and he passed away, or he was in her life, but he really didn't give her the guidance that she needed when it pertained to men. And it's like I'm seeing like someone just being lost, or like they father had like anxiety, or they suffered from something. But either way, they basically want you to take heed to certain things because they weren't able to teach it to you. Okay? And to love thyself. Now, some of you are going to have to get grounded because change is coming. You're going to have to start all over. You're going to have to start from scratch. You're going to have to learn not just yourself all over again, but you're going to have to learn how to date all over again. You're going to have to learn how to love all over again. You're going to have to learn how to have more discipline and structure for yourself. Like, you're going to have to learn, because it's like, in order to get what it is that you're looking for, or whatever it is that you're wanting, you're going to have to start from scratch. You're going to have more, I just heard tact. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. But there's a need for a game plan. There's a need for you to go in a hermit mode. There's a need for you to stop and pause for a second. I'm seeing somebody running but not going anywhere. Like, they're showing me someone on a treadmill. It's like you running but you're not going anywhere. What else do we have? Dad, why all y'all cards want to fall on the floor? Please, healing homies, go touch some grass. Okay? I went and touched some grass yesterday. It was nice outside. Okay? I ain't go hug a tree because I got new neighbors and I don't want them thinking I'm crazy yet. Gotta ease them into this, okay? Don't be worried about the stuff that I'm doing outside. Don't worry about me being barefoot, and don't worry about when I'm hugging a tree, and don't be worried about when I'm out there feeding the birds outside, okay? But anyway, I gotta give back to Mother Nature. I gotta feed her animals. But anyway, for some of you guys, you may have to start all, like, when I say totally all over, I'm talking about leaving everything behind, keeping only the clothes on your back, and starting completely over. Like, you don't want to bring, I'm seeing like old ways, behaviors, thinkings, relationships, all that got to go. It's like, in order for you to get whatever this newness is that you want, you heard the car going past, right? Because you got to move. Like, you got to go. You really got to go and start all over. New car, new house, new clothes, new personality, new everything. It's okay. See, that's the thing too. People are afraid to rebrand themselves. People are afraid to change because they're too worried about what other people are going to say and what other people are going to think, when it's your life, your experience, your reality. You're supposed to change. If you don't change, you're going to stay the same, and everything changes. That's what's constant. That's something that will never change, is that there will be change. So yeah, you're brand new. Yeah, you're too good for certain things. What? Like, yes, you are. You're too good for certain things. You've leveled up. You've healed. You are not the same person that you used to be, and that's okay. I don't know who needed to hear that, but it's okay. See, every card of yours is on the flow. Yeah, see, for some of you, because marriage commitment came out in a reverse. Some of you lack the discipline to even be married. Ooh, somebody is getting called out. Somebody lacks the discipline to even be in a commitment, because you have to change. Your attitude is effed up. Okay? You don't know how to compromise. Okay? Your communication skills is not where they need to be. Like, your thinking has to change, because the thing is, I'm seeing like literally old earth, new earth. You need to jump timelines to get to where you really want to be, but there is a need for you to literally be naked. Okay? Like, everything must go. Everything. In order to get what it is that you want, because marriage and commit, it's like whatever it is that you're wanting. See, this is a male ancestor talking here, because only men know what men want. And this man, this ancestor here, this masculine energy here, they are like, certain things come into play when men think about who they want to make as a wife and things like that. Like, they want someone that's going to respect them. One thing my father used to tell my brothers all the time, and I used to get mad at him about this, was he used to tell my brothers, when you date a woman, right, and you go and get to know her and meet the family, and there's no prominent positive male figure in her life, whether it's her father, a stepfather, an uncle, a brother, a cousin, a grandfather, whoever, if there are no present males in her life that are positive to show her what a man is supposed to be like, you run for the hills. And he said, and his reasoning for it was because she will never respect you. And at the time, I used to think my dad was sexist, and I used to think, oh, why would you say that? That's not true. Not every woman is like that. And he's like, yeah, every woman is not like that, but 9 times out of 10, she's going to be the type of female that's going to be doing all of this, mushing you in the head, talking to you crazy type of energy. And the older that I got, and the more I surrounded myself with all different types of women, I noticed it. And see, as a wife, sometimes you're going to have to know when to shut the F up. It's just that simple. Sometimes you are. And sometimes your husband going to have to do the same thing. They know when to shut up. They know when not to play with you. But you got to do the same thing. It has to be reciprocated. Right? So there's certain behaviors, certain thought processes, certain things that you used to do, you can no longer do in a commitment or a marriage. Especially if you want a happy and a healthy one. You don't want to be a fool either when it comes to certain things. Because you're going to, just as much as your husband has to pay attention to you, you're going to have to pay attention to that husband too. Or whoever your spouse may be. Okay? Is there any other thing? Ooh, you got mail. Okay? That was the message. All right? That was the message. Okay? There's a need to change. Is there anything else, Spirit? Yeah. And you're going to have the courage to do so. All right? I feel like for some of you guys, there is going to be a focus on stability and security within self. Okay? I guess all of this does tie into the channeled messages, where it's like, once you work on yourself, once you get to know thyself, once you get to a point where, because it's always, for somebody, you're going to find your perfect person when you're not even thinking about having a relationship. They just going to come out of nowhere. You might have Mars in Aries, okay, or Mars in Sagittarius, or Mars in like Leo or something. Because it's going to just happen after you worked on yourself and you forgot about relationships. That's when you're going to be ready.